Hi there, my name's Julie, also I'm known as the Peachy Stitcher or Peachy Stitcher, and this is my first ever Flosstube. I'm not a stranger to YouTube because I have a paper crafting business called the Paper Haven, but I've never done a video about cross stitch. Now I'm here with our very needy 11-month-old Cavapoo puppy who's called Beulah, who wanted to sit on my knee. And I'm in what is my office because I work at home on my own business, which also has Peachy in the title. And I wanted to be brave enough to start to do some floss tubes. I've taken great inspiration from fellow cross stitchers in the UK, those being Leah from Leah's Cross Stitch Corner, Stitchy Steph, who I believe is in Redcar, and Kat from Catkin and Lily. And I have basically watched all their videos over the last week and a half, and it's given me courage to do my own little video. So here I am in my little office. I don't really cross stitch up here. I tend to do that on the sofa on an evening. A little bit about me. I've got two grown-up sons who are nearly 25 and they're 21, and I'm married to Craig, who isn't their dad. He's my second husband, and we live in West Yorkshire, and we have our little pup who is called Beulah, and Beulah is our baby. So we don't have children together, we have a pup together. And I've been paper crafting for, let me think now, about 17 years, and I have a paper crafting business, as I said, called the Paper Haven. But I used to cross stitch over 27 years ago, and I recently rediscovered it when I got a kit that I asked for Christmas, which I must say I have started now, but it was completely out of my depth when I got that at Christmas. And I'm going to be having an operation soon, and I wanted a craft where I could sit, be in bed, it wasn't too heavy, didn't need to sit at a desk. So I started cross stitching, and my goodness, how things have changed since I last cross stitched. I mean, when I last did cross stitch, there wasn't even the internet. That's how long ago it was. There was no internet. I didn't have a computer the last time I cross stitched. So everything was purchased in a bricks and mortar shop. Everything was paper based for patterns and things like that. There were no iPads for tracking your patterns, and yeah, if you couldn't get it in a bricks and mortar shop, then that was it. So it's changed a lot. One thing that has also changed is my eyesight. My eyesight has changed drastically. I didn't wear glasses 27 years ago, and now I'm 50 years old. I wear varifocals, and I've had to get a magnifying lamp and things like that. But I must say, I'm absolutely loving it. So this is my first ever floss tube, and it's a little intro one. I've been watching, as I said, quite a few. So I've sort of got a bit of the jargon, like whips and things like that, and stitch alongs and everything. So what I'm going to do is just put this intro video out there. I'm going to also do a little tour of my stash and my little room where I work from home, and then I plan to do in the next couple of days a proper big video of what I've been doing in February and what I've bought in February and my whips and things like that, and shout outs. I've already done 3 shout outs. So I hope you'll join me. I hope you'll subscribe to Peachy Stitcher, and I am on Instagram as Peachy Stitcher too, and I'm loving the community. I'm loving this girl is I'm loving the new friends that I've found through this hugely relaxing hobby. I was once told a few years ago that I was incapable of relaxing. Well, I am now. I've found cross stitch. So I'm going to turn my camera around, and I'm going to take you on a quick tour of sort of what I've got, and just to show you a little bit about my little office space where I keep my bits and bobs. Thank you. See you in a bit. So we live in a brand new house in West Yorkshire, and this is the smallest bedroom. It is really tiny. It's very difficult to show you actually. You could get a single bed in here at a push, but we use it for wardrobe space and as my office. I don't know where the dog is actually. Okay, so as you come in, as I say, it is very small. I'm just going to close the door there, and we have wardrobes all the way down. But the best thing about our house has to be the view over the moors beyond the houses, and the sun is out a little bit and the sky's lovely today. So if you look beyond the houses on a night when that's all lit up, it is beautiful. So it's nice to sit and work at home here on my other business, which is called Peachy social media. Actually, I do freelance virtual assistant services and social media services. I think there's a little rainbow over there as well. How beautiful. So this is my little office, and there's a little wedding picture of myself and my husband. We got married in New York. Here is my first stitch since I came back into cross stitching. It's a box and fox design, and it was 9,040 stitches. There are my lovely boys, and then I have this desk for working on. So I normally have my laptop and things here, and all my little treasures, books. I've got a couple of cross stitch books up here. All my little treasures and memories are up here, and it's really difficult to show you, but here I've got my cross stitch stash. Now what I am going to get here, I'm going to take this camera down. I've got a really sort of shabby chic bedside cabinet. I'm actually going to replace it here in this area with quite a tall Bisley unit, a multi-drawer filing cabinet unit in coral, because I love peach and coral colours. So let's go through. I've got my ORT jar there. Got a few little bits and bobs in this tin. I've not got a lot of threads at the moment. I've got about 40, I think. I've got some more on the way, but they're all set up in there, on plastic bobbins, and my iPad. And then I've got my Caterpillar cross stitch. I love this planner. And then the rest are sort of workbooks, because I do work in here. I recently got this. A good friend of mine makes craft bags on Etsy, and she's called My Little Sewing Haven, and her name is Jenny, and she made this wonderful bag with a matching wristlet on it, and the quality is absolutely gorgeous. I've got my spare threads in there, and then over here, just going to close the door, I have the project bags that I'm working on. So let me take this over here. This is the little dove, but I'll show you more of this when I'm doing my longer floss tube. I'm working on this one at the moment, and I love these bags. They're from Marie's Cross Stitch. I'll put a link in the description. And I have another one here which has got my New York things in, and my New York project is there. More of that later. And then this is the bag that I take to any sort of stitchy get-togethers. So there we go. Let's just put those back and tidy up. So it's hard to show you, but that's my little stash, and that's my little office there with a lovely view. So I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and you will subscribe to my channel, and I'll be sharing another video with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.